all of the results and all the screenshots and everything that you see here is all contributed to marketing. This is quite literally the most important part of any business, including this business of AI OFM. Here's just an example of a model. I've already made other videos about how to make a model like this, so I'm not going to be going over that in this video. This video is just going to be about marketing. Here are just some examples of some accounts. This one is a random model, not an AI model, and but the same stuff applies to us because we're going for the same target market. And then this one is a TikTok account, and I'm going to be going in depth with all these. But first, we're going to start out with this. So marketing is the most important part, hands down, of this is true for any business, including what we're doing right now, which is AI OFM. If you can't market, you can't make any money. Making the model is super easy, depending on what methods you use, but marketing is hard, right? So anyone can make a model, but not anyone can market it. Not anyone can get millions of views. Not anyone can take those views and convert those into traffic and into money. But lucky for us though, compared to other businesses, it's easier to market if you're a beautiful woman, because social media is, let's be honest, it's tailored to these beautiful women, right? It's so much easier to get views, likes, any sort of engagement if you're a beautiful woman, and that's just how it is. So here are the funnels we're going to go over. We're only going to go over Instagram, TikTok, and Threads, because all the money I've made so far has been through these three, right? And there's other ways to of course there's other ways to market, but these are the three best. So the Instagram funnel is going to be views, right? You want to get views. And then you go to the tagged account in the bio, and I'll go over that in a minute. And then in that account is going to be the link in bio. That's going to go to the bridge page. That's going to go to fan view, and then they start chatting with you, and then that's when you start making money. TikTok is similar. You get views. Instagram in the bio. They go to the link in bio in the Instagram, which can be the same one that's here. Goes to the bridge page, and then fan view, chatting, and then the money. And then the Threads funnel, you get views. It goes to the Telegram, take them to fan view, and then chatting and money, right? So Instagram is where you start, and this can be harder than other socials because Instagram is known for restricting accounts and stuff like that. I mean, each platform has their own strengths and weaknesses. For example, Instagram, you're allowed to put a little more like crazy Instagram reels to go viral than TikTok. TikTok doesn't really allow that crazy stuff, but TikToks are easier to make and they don't get taken down as often. So this is like a random model, right? This is a real model, not AI. I don't even know who this is. I just came across her profile, but obviously you can see she posts normal posts, and then she has reels in here, and then she has a link in her bio. This is not what we're gonna do, right? Because since she's a real human, she most likely verified herself with her government ID or some sort of video, so Instagram won't take her down, right? And we can't do that with our AI models. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna tag our models in a second account and then put that in the bio. And then so we tag the second account. Let's say her second account for this example was called like Lily2. So we tag at Lily2 in the bio, and then you put in that account you put the your bridge page link in that bio, right? And then that one's gonna get taken down more often. But what we're hoping for is that the main one doesn't get taken down, so we can stack views and get that compound interest. So it's called like a mother-daughter type thing. So this is the mother account, and then the daughter account is where we tag it at. Okay. So for IG content, there's multiple ways to do this, and there's honestly it's limitless. It's a blue ocean out there right now. But this is one main thing from this other account. Storytelling. So what this model does is she makes a hook caption, right? This hooks the viewer in, and then they go and read the other caption, right? So what this is meant to do is get watch time up. And the more watch time, the more engaged the viewer will be. So that'll push the video farther, and the more engaged the viewer is, the more likely the viewer will follow and like. So that's kind of the psychology behind this. As you can tell, this is obviously written with ChatGPT, because of the just certain stuff like that I can just tell it's written by ChatGPT, which is good, right? So you can do the same thing. Ask ChatGPT or any AI to write you up a storytelling thing like this, and yeah, this is really good. This will bring in a lot of views if you do it correctly. And the second best way to do it is, well, they're both the same, but there's no certain one that's better. But another method is these caption hooks, right? So you basically just film a video of your AI model, or you make a video and then you put a caption, and that hooks the viewer in, and you try to go viral, right? And that's basically the Instagram method right there. And so TikTok, when it comes to TikTok, you're gonna want to do more slides, because TikTok really favors slides, right? They're really pushing slides right now. It's really easy to go viral with slides. So as you can see, this random account, I mean, some will get like low views and some will go viral and get 50,000 views, right? And some will go viral into the millions. And then obviously you put your Instagram in the bio here, because TikTok does not allow the adult content on the bridge pages. So you just have to put the Instagram, and then the viewers will go to the Instagram, and from there they'll go to your bridge page and then the fan view, and you can start chatting with them. And chatting's where the money's made, right? But this is a marketing video, so we're not going to be talking about chatting in this video. If you'd like to learn more about chatting, we do have a Discord server in the description that anyone can join, and there's chatting scripts in there. But here's a more in-depth view of the TikTok slides. So this would be like an example of one. So 2 images. These are obviously AI. I can tell these are AI. These are made with Flux. So the first one is, he's a 10 ... causing the viewer to slide, and then it goes, but instead of communicating, he'd rather be alone, going 140, blasting music for 2 hours, and then come back acting like nothing happened, like he wasn't upset. So basically what this person is trying to do is reach the target market of like lonely men or whatever. And because theoretically that would be the type of man that would talk to someone on, online at these sort of websites, right? So this is one method of how to get viewers, and it does work. And then when it comes to threads is really underrated, bro. Like, threads can really bring in a lot of traffic, especially right now because it's more of a newer platform, and threads is really pushing a lot of content easily. And right when you make a brand new threads account or get a threads account, right off the bat, your first post is going to get views, right? Whereas if you make it like on Twitter or X, for example, it's going to take a way longer time to build momentum and get views. So threads is a hidden gem. So this is like an example of one. I don't even know who this is, but like this is a model. So you just post engaging stuff. Like there's a lot of old men on threads, right? And it's like, somebody FaceTime me, I'm bored. See, this went viral. And men see this and they actually believe that you'll be able to FaceTime them. So for threads though, it's a little different. You're gonna wanna put in your Telegram link in the bio. Make a Telegram for your model. Whoops. Okay, as I was saying, make a Telegram account for your model, and then put that in the bio for your threads. And then a lot of these men have Telegrams, so they'll hit you up on Telegram, and then from there, you direct them, funnel them into your fan view, and then boom, right? So that's threads. So for your bridge page, this is going to be the page that you put in like the link in all your bios and stuff, and this is ultimately where you want to send them. Unless you send them on Telegram. From Telegram, you can send them directly to your fan view link. There's no need for a bridge page, right? But for socials, you're going to need a bridge page. Instagram in this case. So Who.be, this is a popular one. It's really good because like actual models, like for example, they have David Dobrik here, like actual influencers who aren't in the adult space use this bridge page. So it's very credible, and it kind of like mixes you in with like these actual real women and real men and stuff. So it makes you seem like you're in that group. And then get all my links. It's the same thing. They're all the exact same, right? Some have different features like this active now thing and stuff. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty much all the same. It's just a bridge page with a button that leads to your fan view. And then Linktree, that's like a classic one, right? And there's unlimited options. So if like one gets like cooked, you can go to a different one, right? And you can make multiple ones with multiple bridge pages, put in different tracking links. You can track what traffic is coming from where, and wherever you get the most traffic, you want to double down on that. So it's really good to use tracking links to make sure where you're getting your traffic from. So yeah, you guys, we have a Discord. It's filled with a bunch of very successful entrepreneurs in the AI OFM space. So if you want to join that, anyone can join. It's in the description.